These are Messi's top 10 smartest and most creative plays of all time.
Oh, lovely ball into Suarez.
Has to pierce the defence. A magnificent ball from Messi.
What a start. Unbelievable.
And we're not here to talk about goals. No, not this time. We know he has truckloads of that. But today, we want to look at the insane brilliance behind the goals. Let's get straight to it. We'll start with the play from his Barcelona days in La Liga game against Real Betis in 2020. The Blaugranas were struggling to find a breakthrough in that game, so the magician just took matters into his own hands and waved his wand.
I'm in. Oh, lovely step over from Messi, and there's Griezmann. And look at the smile on his face.
This time, he didn't even need to use his magical left foot. He just jumped over the ball, taking out 3 players, including the goalkeeper, and leaving Antoine Griezmann to put the ball in the back of an empty net. No goal, no assist, but a 250 IQ play by Messi. If Messi was able to take out 3 players without even touching the ball, how many would he then be able to take out when he has control of the ball? The answer is double that number, and he did that in La Liga game against Getafe back in 2019 when he completely took out 6 players from the game with just 1 pass.
Support. Oh, lovely ball into Suarez.
How he was able to do this, we still do not know, but he did. You could watch this a million times and you still would never be able to understand how he pulled that off. It's pretty crazy it didn't end up being an assist for him. But the truth is that if all of Messi's insane passes led to goals, we would have lost count of his career assists by now. Here's another proof of that.
Pierce the defence. A magnificent ball from Messi.
This one came in the quarterfinal of the 2014 World Cup against Belgium. He retrieved the ball in his own half, looked left, looked right, and then boom, he threaded an unbelievable pass to Di Maria. And when I say unbelievable, I really mean unbelievable, because how the hell was he able to pull that off? Yet again, he took out 6 players with just 1 pass. How does Lionel Messi do the things he does? Unfortunately for Messi though, Company was able to recover in time to block Di Maria's shot. So what could have been one of the most beautiful assists in World Cup history only ended up being one of the most beautiful passes in World Cup history. But fast forward to 2022 and Messi produced a pass which would go down as both one of the most beautiful passes and one of the most beautiful assists in World Cup history. And of course, you know we're talking about that insane pass in the quarterfinal of the 2022 World Cup against the Netherlands.
Away from Ake and fiddling through a beautiful pass. It's a wonderful Argentina goal.
The football god literally made a way where there was no way. Messi was about 40 yards away from goal when he received the ball, and he was immediately very tightly marked. To make matters worse, 2 of his teammates running in front of him were already marked out, so he was basically boxed in. There was no way out. We all expected that he'd turn back towards his own goal or lose possession, but Messi reminded us that he's Messi. With a pass that absolutely nobody saw coming, Messi took out, take a guess, yes, 6 players, and set Molina through on a goal. The defender converted, and then the deadlock was broken. Messi really enjoys taking out 6 players with 1 move, doesn't he? But take a look at a time when he topped that number in the French Ligue 1.
Free scoring, and he's through there towards Mbappe. What a start. Unbelievable.
In a brilliant kickoff routine by PSG against rivals Lille in 2022, Messi whipped an insane ball from the center of the pitch to running Mbappe, taking out the entire Lille team with just 1 kick of the ball. The pass was so good that Mbappe needed just 1 touch to convert, and just like that, PSG had the lead in the game just 9 seconds in, thanks to Messi's brilliance. And Messi did something very similar in the round of 16 in the Champions League that same year for PSG against Real Madrid.
Mbappe gets in behind Carvajal. Courtois with his first big save tonight.
He made a pass that looked a lot like the one against Lille, also to Mbappe. The Frenchman got to the ball, but unfortunately he wasn't able to convert that time, so Messi did not get an assist for that one. But that surely doesn't take anything away from how brilliant the pass was. And here's the thing, whether it's in the opening seconds of the game, like against Lille, or in the dying seconds, like this time against Marseille, Messi is always able to cook up these really creative plays out of nowhere. This one was a cup game which PSG would go on to lose, but you just have a feeling that the scoreline would have been very different had Sergio Ramos done better with this genius pass which Messi gave him. With everybody running back into the box to defend the lead for Marseille in additional time, Messi just whipped a pass in from deep and picked out Ramos pretty accurately. The ball landed very comfortably on the head of the defender, but he ended up heading it straight into the arms of the keeper. A pretty bad miss, but damn, take a look at that scrumptious pass. It definitely deserved a better finish. But for those who think Messi only developed into this insane creative monster when he got older, let's throw things back a little, back to 2011. This was a friendly between Argentina and Albania, and Messi set up the third goal for his very good friend Agüero with an incredible trivela pass. He saw Agüero making the run and immediately set him up with a defense-splitting pass made with the outside of his boot. Messi was just 23 here, but he was already a maestro. And if somehow you still do not know how much of a maestro this man is, come and take a look at him making a brilliant pass even when he's on the ground. After Messi was hacked to the ground by a Nice defender, he could very easily have just abandoned the play and taken the free kick, but he saw that a teammate was free and he just could not resist the urge to thread a brilliant pass. Even on the floor, the GOAT still has insane vision, better than many when they're standing upright. This man right here really defies logic. Anyway, we'll be ending this video with an absolutely incredible assist Messi gave to Neymar, a personal favorite. Here, he proves that his creativity is not limited to 40-yard passes and cross-field balls. Sometimes, with tremendous awareness, Messi is able to produce a smart, creative play just with the flick of the ball. We started the video with Messi creating a goal with no touch at all, so it only seems fitting that we ended with him creating a goal with the most minimal of touches. It might seem simple, but that was an incredibly difficult pass to make, one only Lionel Messi could have pulled off. To think that he does these things while also racking up an incredible number of goals season after season. What a guy. Anyway, those were the top 10 smartest and most creative plays from Lionel Messi. Which was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. While you do that, also give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification. See you in the next video.